Hello YouTube, we just entered Eagle Point Park. I just walked from my apartment up here. It's about a 4-5 mile walk, depending on what route I take. And let's do a quick walkthrough because most of the park is closed to the public, but we're going to show you what we have, what's open to the public. Walk through Eagle Point Park today because they're going to be setting up for the Symphony of Lights. So most of the Eagle Point Park will be closed to car traffic, but I think we should be okay with foot traffic. But I'm going to show you 3 or 4 things in this park. I can't show you everything in this park because most of it, like the I think there's like a petting zoo up here, is closed for the season, and there's a dog walk park here, and I'm going to look odd if I don't go in there with a dog of some kind. So right now we're on a section of the park that's closed to vehicle traffic because they're currently going to be setting up for the Symphony of Lights. Will be open to the general public after Thanksgiving weekend, I would believe. I think that will run up till just shortly after Christmas, where you can get a carload of people from, I think, from 6 o'clock at night till 9 or 10 at night. Drive through and see all the pretty Christmas lights they got set up. Unfortunately, due to some groups of people, that they had to put the nativity scene on the outside of the park. That's been like that for the last 8+ years. So sad when people ruins a good thing. As you notice on the ground here, they're getting their lights placed in locations that they want them this year, on this side of the road plus that side of the road, but some of that side of the road will be the bigger displays, will be on this side of the road. I just had a bicyclist just went by here by me, and some of the small displays will be over here on this side of the road. Unfortunately, we had some incidents where someone will come up along here and steal copper and kind of ruins the celebration for everybody. So I'm pretty sure this place is being secured at nights. Right now, some parts of Eagle Point Park can be beautiful and also dangerous. As you hear in the background, there's a train behind me, but you can't see the train behind me because the reason is, somewhere back there is a 100-foot drop-off. So if you go down that little end about 30 feet or less, you're going to be dropping straight down about 100 feet where those train tracks are. That's going to leave a mark permanently. One of the first 3 overlooks if you take this route when the road is open to the public. Probably won't be until sometime next spring because, like I said, they are setting up for the Symphony of Lights display, and so you can tell how dangerous can be in driving. We'll show you. I don't know if you can really tell in this video, but you can see some serious drop-offs in there. I mean, very serious drop-offs. But yeah, that's one of the overlooks. But this is one overlook that you're going to see. You're going to see something very familiar if you watch this channel. Okay, does it look familiar? Part of it looks familiar. Maybe you saw this part of on our YouTube header of the Chuck and Nancy show on our YouTube header. This is Stone Tower here at Eagle Point Park. It's been built in 1936 or 37 during the public works during the Great Depression. And give you a little history into my family. My grandfather on my dad's side helped build that. And I did state something that there was something that was closed to the public, and I'm not planning to go through it until next summer, that there was a cage, it used to be a monkey cage. I think it's still here, but my dad helped build that. Well, we'll have to wait till the summer to see that, but we're going to see this right now during this time of year because this is where we're going to get the best view of the surrounding area, especially the riverfront area, or the river. Can't say riverfront because we're not on the riverfront. We're in Eagle Point Park, north end of Clinton, Iowa. And now let's ready to go in and climb this thing. Okay, we're about ready to go into Stone Tower here. Here's the main entrance on the ground level. A lot of moss, you see. This rock can be very slippery when it's wet. It's not advisable you walk in here when it's wet, right after a rainfall or so. But you want to hang on to the side of the wall here for balance, or over there somewhat to get your balance. So very slippery here. Okay, we're going up the final portion of this tower. As you see, I'm hanging on to the side of the wall there for bracing, because even the sidewalk, the brick looks dry, but no, don't underestimate it, because I've been in this tower many times and I have seen people slip and fall and break some bones here. So don't rush it, take one step at a time, and you should be safe. So yeah, always use any form of bracing you can get, because it's not much in this tower, and you just gotta be careful, be smart when you do this. So let's continue upward. Okay, we made it to the top. Last time I was here with some Facebook friends of ours from outside of Chicago. I'm hoping they're watching this video. Hope they give a thumbs up to kind of review this. Last time Angie and I was up here, I think it was last spring. I'm not for sure, maybe last year. I know it's definitely when we had our Facebook friends here a couple years ago. But this is why I like to come up here at least this time of year, before they close the entire park for the public when they set up the Christmas lights. Let's see what I mean why. When I get my Christmas gift next year, hopefully, actually I can't, well, it'll be like next year, because we're supposed to get something for Christmas and it's supposed to be a card, so probably won't get it till next year. But we're going to get a camera with better zoom to make this a lot better. But this is why I like coming up here. You can see most of the river. In the summer, you can't really see any of this because of the leaves. Now most of the leaves are gone. Now you can see most of the river. And this is probably the only sea you see up here. But we're going to take you to one. Actually, there's two more overlooks, and one is really awesome. We're going to hold that one for last, because I thought it's the best overlook we have. But yeah, it's a long way down. Long way down. I hope any of you guys get sick. But right now, let's make our way down. Okay, this is probably the most dangerous part of Stone Tower, is going down Stone Tower, because the rocks are very shiny. If I can show them here real quick. I'll show you what I mean, how shiny they can be. I don't know if you can really tell the camera shot right here, but you can see, even though it looks dry, it still looks very slick because it's very shiny. That's why it's very dangerous to either go up or down. That's why you gotta take one step at a time. That's why you don't want to rush it. Now let's see if I make this thing going down without breaking my neck and breaking your guys' neck, because these rocks are very slippery, because I can feel it slip underneath my feet right now. Even I got good traction on my shoes, but it is very, very slick. And that's why you take one step at a time. We always tell people, if you're going to walk in Stone Tower up here to Eagle Point Park, take one step at a time. Take your time, because it is very slick, very dangerous. And only idiots injure themselves. Only smart ones like me who knew, because I've been in this tower hundreds of times, and it's always an adventure every time I go up here, especially when it's wet, dry, in between. It all depends on the temperature. Everything changes every time you come in here, so trust me. I've been in here hundreds of times, and it's always an adventure going in and out of here, so it is very dangerous. So let's see if I can get you guys out of here safely and best I can, so hang on. At one time, there used to be a flagpole that came from here up into there. And you also see it's been repaired a few times from in here, so they'll have scaffolding in here and do some inner repairs in here. And just like around here, they do some inner repairs here, kind of do some structural repairs to keep the tower intact in one way or another. All this rock was they got from just the cliff on the other side, because there's a cliff on the other side, so they got most of the rock from there when they blasted most of that out for a railway, when they put the railroad in. So they kind of got some of these rocks, and that's how they kind of built this tower. But this is just the top part. Now let's get out of here for the rest of the way. Now even this looks wider, it looks safer. Trust me, it's not, because it's safer over there than it is over here. So I'm going to walk on this side. Kind of have to hold my hand the devil way. But like I said, this is just as dangerous too at times. So let's get you guys out of here in one piece. We got you guys out of Stone Tower in one piece. And now we're going to head over to Stone Bridge. That's going to lead us to the lodge and then one of the final two overlooks. And we'll finish the vlog over here at the final overlook. But say goodbye to Stone Tower. Bye. In a little parking lot right here. I don't know if you can maybe see it behind me right here. A little parking spot for that picnic shelter right there. But I'm going to show you, if you can see it, how dangerous this park can be. It can be beautiful any time of year, but it can also be dangerous. And that's why we have signs out telling people respect the park, basically. Okay, around Eagle Point Park, we have signs like this. Of course, you know, nobody knows how to read these signs because they will venture down in there. And the foolish part is, it doesn't matter if it's down here or throughout the whole park. You know, they want to test their bravery or their stupidity, and they end up doing bouncing off. They'll be falling 100 feet straight down, bouncing off trees and limbs, right down to those railroad tracks. If the train goes by, you get caught on that train, you get carted off someplace else. Trust me, on that police scanner on a few videos back, I have heard police and fire comes up here at least 3 or 4 times a year on average for falls and injury, mostly falls from cliffs. And that's because people don't respect the dangers of this park. There was a lot of stuff that used to have been here years ago has been washed away because, I'm sorry I blocked you guys there. But along the cliffs here used to be a walking trail down there that was built similar to the stone bridge. We're going to be getting on here in a little bit. We are approaching Stone Bridge. Of course, a couple more reminders that there's cliffs in this area. So let's walk across Stone Bridge. And right now, it looks like I got somebody coming. I don't know if they want to be on YouTube or not. But yeah, this is Stone Bridge. You can see down in the woods right there. Nice, beautiful late fall day in early November. So let's just cut this right here right now. And let's go to that next overlook. More Christmas lights getting set up around here. We're going to be approaching another overlook. It's spectacular in its own way. Plus, there's a lodge that you can rent here. I'm kind of pooped out because that stone bridge kind of worn me out. It's deeper than people realizes it, so it kind of holds you out real quick. We're just going to walk around this road that's closed to traffic right now because of the Christmas light setups. So they don't want nobody accidentally running over the displays before they put them up. They'll be putting up sometime in the next couple days, and that means they'll probably close the entire park to the public till they're ready to start Christmas lights. Okay, quickly, that building behind me over here, this building right here, is the lodge. It's the Eagle Point Lodge. It can be rented out for parties, groups. There's usually functions during the Christmas light display that's going to be coming up later after November and all December. I'm hoping we get a video of it this year. Don't hold your breath on it. But it's usually, the time we go through it, usually there's a function goes on and we go in there and we sign up for prizes and that. But basically, you have to be a member of that function to go in there. So when there's any functions going on in there, you gotta make sure it's open to the public. If not, it's only for members only. And I think the function we're planning to go is members only, but we get to sneak in anyway. I'm going to try to sneak you guys in if I can. As if we do that vlog. I'm not for sure. I'm not really holding my breath on it because you really need a car to go through here, and the only one that has, and I'm not going to rent a car just for that, basically. So we're hoping Angie's mom will help us out on that deal. So, but when you rent this to close in this lodge, you're going to get one fantastic view. Let's take a look at it right now. That is the view from the lodge. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Oh yes, I can zoom in, I can zoom in, I can zoom in. Is it there? Is it there? You see that long thing right there? That is a barge. It looks like from here it's a 12 barge, fully loaded, probably grain or some other merchandise going down river. There's a lock and dam right there. In fact, you can tell there's another barge right there, and somewhere in those trees, somewhere in those trees right there, probably over here more, right there more, is, actually you can barely see it right there. I can't zoom in any better. That's why I'm hoping my Christmas gift be a brand new camera. We're hoping to be getting sometime after the 1st of January. We got to get our, hopefully, Christmas card, and hopefully get a Christmas card of some kind, and hopefully get a new camera so we can have a nice zoom. And I'll be up here next spring and we'll take better shots. But enjoy what I have right now. That is the upper Mississippi River, and look how wide it is. And it looks like there's another barge coming up river. I can't really tell from here. I can tell with my naked eye. No, that's going up river, looks like. Or maybe that's just the dredge, I don't know. But let's go to the final portion of this video and we'll close it out. I know I forgot my cap, but can you see it right there behind me? I hope you can. No, not the binoculars for a quarter. I'm not going to put a quarter in those things because I can't let you guys see through them very good. I tried it already. I got a lousy view. But you can't beat that view anyway. But I got to turn you guys around because you probably see it better. There's, my friends, is right here or somewhere from mainland Iowa to mainland Illinois, somewhere in this upper part of the Mississippi River. And yes, this is the Mississippi River. This is the widest part of the Mississippi River in north of St. Louis. There's been reports it's even wider than the one down in New Orleans. But you got to measure it from mainland to mainland. Up here, approximately from mainland Iowa to mainland Illinois, I'm thinking it's probably towards where my fingertip is the Thompson, Illinois area. From mainland over there to over here to mainland Iowa is approximately over 3 miles wide. From mainland to mainland. And a lot of good fishing spots right there. A lot of there's used to be a professional commercial fisherman up here, or not professional, but commercial fishermen up here. But their business burnt down last spring, so I don't know if he still does have trapping up here. He traps for carp up here. One of the main delicacies around here is smoked carp. They get pretty big in here. So, yep. And like I said, I'm not going to put you guys through here in one of these because I tried it already. And I looked at the video and it was crap. Also, if you'd also notice, not too far down here, just about maybe 30 feet or less, is a nice 100-foot drop straight down. You can see the duckweed in the river. So I can tell you, it goes straight down from here. It's about 110 feet straight down. At the point I'm owning you, over here, it's about 120 or so. Like I said, this park can be beautiful, and it can be very dangerous and deadly if you choose to go beyond the signs I sold you earlier. Okay, I found the sundial, and according to tell me, it's time to end this vlog. Okay, from here, it's time to end the vlog. I have a 4.5 mile hike from here, so that's with a shortcut. But if you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, share it, And also please subscribe. And hopefully Angie will be on the next one. There's some vlogs she likes to be on, some vlogs she don't want to be on. And today was one of those days she just did not want to be on today because it is a long walk today. It took me forever to get up here. So that's time to go home, get this edited, rendered, and put it up for you guys to watch. So we'll see you next time.